Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever the case may be. Welcome to your Tuesday Way Offsides pop up. I've got Way Offsides Chris here with me tonight. Not doing this alone.
No, not this time.
Chris, SEC Media Days is going on, and Kalen DeBoer is soon to take the stage as his first appearance as Alabama's new head football coach. But a lot of the talk around college football at SEC Media Days has been about Nick Saban.
Yep.
But I think not enough people are talking about Coach DeBoer, and the ones that aren't putting enough respect on his name.
No, they're not. They're scared.
I think they're scared. I don't think they know what's coming. I don't think they know what's coming.
No, I think they know what's coming, but they don't want to talk about it.
They won't admit it. Is that it? Why wouldn't they want to admit it, Chris?
I don't know. I mean, you're looking at a head coach that took Washington to the national championship game.
Not only that, he beat Oregon, he beat Dan Lanning, and he beat Steve Sarkisian to do it.
That's it.
So here's the thing about Kalen DeBoer, and all the Husky Harsin talk started the minute he landed in Tuscaloosa. The minute it was announced he was the new head football coach at the University of Alabama, everybody, he's not going to be able to recruit the South, blah, blah, blah. Well, he doesn't have to because he built this beautiful pipeline, and we'll link that up there, that video. He built this beautiful pipeline of people to do it for him. Here's the thing about Kalen DeBoer. The man, whether it's Sioux Falls, whether it's Washington, Alabama, everywhere he's been, he has won. He's won.
Yep.
Not only that, he's beating coaches who technically others would say are better coaches or better established coaches, better coaches of better programs. We saw that last season with Washington, right?
Okay. Are they better coaches?
Well, if they were, they'd be the head coach of the University of Alabama, wouldn't they?
That's right. You're right.
Bingo.
About that.
Yeah. I don't understand a lot of the talk. Actually, I do from opposing fan bases. I firmly believe a lot of it is it's unbridled fear. It is they're terrified.
Yep.
The guy, he's in his career, I believe, 9 seasons. He's won 104 games.
He's lost 12.
He's lost 12, and that includes a 25-3 record at Washington.
Yep.
I mean, not only that, he's come in, he's replaced the greatest head coach of all time. Head coach so great, he's all they're talking about at SEC Media Days. They've asked Lane Kiffin about him. They've asked Kirby Smart about Nick Saban. But Kalen DeBoer, he's so great. He's replaced Nick Saban, and he's come in, and right now, today, the time we're recording this, he has the number 1 recruiting class in the country. They called him Husky Harsin, when really they should have called him Seattle Saban.
Man, at the end of the day, I think they know what's coming.
I do too.
They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to admit it. I mean, you look at his body of work at Washington alone. Michael Penix wasn't a great quarterback when he came to Washington. And
no.
And he put him on the stage. I'm not going to say he put him on the stage, but he put him in New York at the Heisman ceremony.
Absolutely. Yeah. You take Penix out of the equation. The guy has beat number 12 Oregon State. He's beat number 13 Utah, number 24 USC. He won the Pac-12 and the Sugar Bowl over number 3 Texas in New Orleans at the time. The guy won Pac-12 co-coach of the year, 2022. I mean, he's won everywhere, man. I mean, he won at Fresno State. When he was at Fresno State, he went 9-3, made it to the New Mexico Bowl. And then obviously you saw what he did with Washington last year, making it to the national championship game, which they had to beat. Who did they have to beat to get there, Chris?
I think they beat. Who did they beat? Did they beat Texas?
They did beat Texas.
They beat Texas,
right?
It's like you said, they beat them. They basically beat them at home.
Yeah, an SEC school.
Because Austin is a lot closer to New Orleans than Seattle.
Yep, an SEC school that went into Tuscaloosa and beat Alabama.
Yep.
and they lost on the big stage in the semifinal to Washington, who, of course, eventually lost to Michigan. But we've talked about that. Michigan was a team of destiny last year, and they
cheated.
They made sure they got to where they got. Yes, it doesn't get more destined than that when you cheat your way to the top. But
that all went away too. Like it just.
It's almost like Michigan didn't win a national championship last year, and it just kind of floated. We're waiting, as Chris and I said, we did a video about this. We're waiting for somebody to reclaim the throne of college football. Is it going to be Alabama? Is it going to be Georgia? Is it going to be Ohio State? Who's it going to be? But for those of you who think Alabama's out of contention, you're fooling yourselves. It's laughable. You're a clown, and you're going to be in some tears this coming up season. If it doesn't happen this season, dang sure the following year. Dang sure the following year. Kalen DeBoer's coming. King DeBoer's on his way. And you best buckle up because he's bringing a high-powered top 5 offense with him.
Yeah. We were looking, that the schedule that Jeff texted us today that he got at work.
Yes.
And that picture of DeBoer on it looks like a movie poster.
It does.
The look he has, he's like an assassin,
like a Jason Statham or something. He's just ready to roundhouse kick somebody right in the jaw. Yeah, no, I saw it. For what Chris is talking about, Jeff works for a company that kind of gets early access to some of the schedule posters and stuff, so he's already got it, and it looks fantastic. They did a great job. And of course, I don't know if you saw the SEC Media Days guide, but Kalen DeBoer's on the cover of that. Just looks phenomenal. And so I want to hear from you guys in the comments. Be sure to tell us, like, what are your realistic expectations for Coach DeBoer? Yep. And is all the negative talk coming from the LSU fans, the Auburn fans, the Tennessee fans, even the Georgia fans, is it just fear? Is it just a mask they're wearing to deal with their own insecurities? I think the answer is very clear.
Well, you know what they say. It's only because Saban's still here.
Oh yeah. Easy to win at Alabama.
That's it. Yeah, Saban's still recruiting and he's still coaching.
Yeah. Was it easy to win for Mike Shula?
I don't know.
Saban's still coaching. Yeah. He's okay. Yeah. Doing media stuff.
That's what they say.
He's at the SBs.
Right now he's working for ESPN. Okay.
Yeah. Which I will say, I don't know if you caught Feinbaum today, but Coach Saban pretty much confirmed that what he said about Texas and Georgia is fuel for Alabama. So in a way,
rat poison.
In a way, he's still got a little bit too much banter in him.
And he puts that chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. But, there's a link to that video up there too. Be sure to check it out.
The thing is, he's got to show. He's got to be non-biased here.
Do you think he picks against Alabama in Tuscaloosa when game day is there on the 28th of September? I think he does.
You think so?
No. Hell no.
No, I'm waiting to see who the guest pickers are going to be.
Probably Willie.
I hope not.
Prepare yourself for that. That's coming.
I hope not.
It's coming. Anyway, Chris, that'll do it for our pop-up, man. We just wanted to stop in and just talk about everything's going on. DeBoer is scheduled to be at SEC Media Days. Is it tomorrow or Thursday?
I don't know.
I think it's tomorrow.
It may be. It's Wednesday because the final day is Thursday. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So sure there's going to be a ton of information that comes out of that. We'll be sharing it with you live and through shorts all day. So make sure you're followed. Make sure you're subscribing. Do all the things. Because
do all of the things.
Yeah. If you don't, you're going to miss out. Tell your friends. Look, if you got any questions, you want to hang out with us. I don't know if we're ready to talk about this yet. I know I posted a short earlier, but we've got something really, really cool in the works. So for those of you who have stuck around through the whole video, if you are a Alabama-based content creator with an active platform, that's very important, active platform, please feel free to reach out to us. We have a secret mission for you. You can reach out to us at wayoffsides@gmail.com. That's way with 4 A's. Or you can just find us on Twitter, Way Offsides Cotton and Way Offsides Chris. Super simple. Yeah, right there. Right. I suck at this.
I get lost. I don't.
Made it so difficult. All right, guys. So that'll do it. As always, say your prayers, read your Bibles, wash your hands, horns down, and roll tide.
Roll Tide.